So if you look at the Bonanza bike playlist, I installed the DuroMax 208 and the bike did 41 miles per hour and 4.83 0 to 30 with a stock DuroMax 208. Then I added a few mods, a VM22 carb, a header pipe, and the bike went 52 miles per hour. "52 miles per hour, 52. And 3.75 0 to 30. .75 for the first 0 to 30. To try to get it past 52 miles per hour, or to try to get it faster than 52 miles per hour, I'm gonna add this 15 tooth clutch. So if you look at the gear ratio calculator, by adding 3 teeth to the clutch, going from a 12 to a 15, that's equivalent to dropping 18 teeth off the back sprocket. So that's a big jump. So I'm wondering if the DuroMax 208 has the torque to pull that big of a jump, going from a 5-to-1 ratio to a 4-to-1 ratio. So loosen up this engine a little bit. Might have to back it up a little for that bigger sprocket count, for that bigger clutch. Going from a 12 tooth to a 15. So it'd be interesting to see too how much slower it is, because it'll lose some quickness from 0 to 30. We'll see what the trade-off is. It'll be all right, I guess, for the test. Okay, there we go. Went from a 5-to-1 ratio to a 4-to-1 ratio. We'll see if the DuroMax has a torque to pull this gear. Okay, got the 15 tooth clutch on there. It'll be interesting to see how much slower it is from 0 to 30 by essentially dropping 18 teeth off the rear sprocket. Okay, 0 to 30, 4-to-1 ratio, 15 tooth clutch, DuroMax 208. All right, let's see what it did the first 0 to 30 with a 4-to-1 ratio. 4.99. If we try that again, it lost a lot from 0 to 30. So we'll see if we can back that number up. Okay, 0 to 30. 4-to-1 ratio, 15 tooth on the clutch. .79, so a 4.99 and a 4.79. So basically it lost a second from 0 to 30. Top speed, 4-to-1 ratio, DuroMax 208, 15 on the clutch. what it did. Okay, we did a top speed of 56.54. 56.54. So the DuroMax 208 picked up 4 miles per hour and it dropped a second from 0 to 30. So I think that's too much gear, because if you look at the gear ratio calculator, at 56 miles per hour, it was turning 6,200 RPM. But at 52 miles per hour, with the 5-to-1 ratio, 12 on the clutch, it was turning 7,200 RPM. So it was down on RPM at 56 miles per hour. So I think if I dropped maybe down to a 14 clutch, I think it'd be more in the RPM range of the engine. I think it might even pick up some mile per hour. So with VM22 and a 5-to-1 ratio, 12 on the clutch, 60 on the sprocket, it did 3.75 0 to 30 and 52 miles per hour at 7,200 RPM. Then I dropped to a 15 clutch and it dropped to almost pretty much a second from 0 to 30, 4.79. And then it went 56.54, but it was only turning 6,200 RPM. So I think it's a little bit too much gear.